New details were released today after a deadly shootout between police and a man near a Wake County Middle School.
Today, Raleigh Police released its 5-day report on this incident, which paralyzed this community. It shows several vehicles were hit during the shooting, including one vehicle with a child inside. New at 6, we're hearing from the lawyer representing one of the officers. WRO's Chelsea Donovan joins us live from Raleigh to walk us through the timeline released in this report. Chelsea?
Yeah, Gerald, it's hard if you think about it to imagine driving to work, perhaps dropping your kids off at school, when you see a man pointing a gun at a car, even shooting at them. But that's exactly what happened 1 week ago. That sparked panic and terror in a southeast Raleigh community before a suspect was shot and killed by Raleigh police.
He's pointing at his gun and sees his car.
Pure panic during morning drop-off near Ligon Middle School.
I work at the school. I was about to turn on the road, and he shot at my car.
More than a dozen 911 calls came in that Monday morning, painting a terrifying scene. In Raleigh Police's 5-day report, one caller says children were in the car. Another caller said the suspect tried to open the car door. Ligon Middle was put on a code yellow lockdown due to that threat.
That could have ended a lot worse that day, with these cars being shot at, his proximity to that middle school. 3
officers responded to the 700 block of Cumberland Street. Sergeant R.A. Siriana and his K-9 partner, and officers M.L. Adams and P.J. Fernstrom. Sergeant Siriana saw Jorge Vega Lasama standing in front of a home. Then all 3 officers got out of their cars, and police say Vega Lasama started shooting at them.
Shots fired. Shots fired. Suspect is shooting at us.
The officers took cover behind their cars, seen here. The report says then Officer Adams fired 3 shots at Vega Lasama.
That's the decision they have to make at that point in time. Is there an imminent threat? And in this case, there absolutely was.
Vega Lasama fired more shots before retreating behind a home. Minutes later, he moved to the driveway, gun still in hand. Police say as Vega Lasama moved closer to Sergeant Siriana, he fired 4 shots at him, one of which resulted in a fatal gunshot wound to the head. Lee Turner, former RPD officer, now attorney, represents Sergeant Siriana.
So he returned fire at the point in time where that officer, where the suspect had just fired 2 additional shots. No officer leaves his home in the morning wanting to have to fire his weapon and take someone's life.
Now, those 3 officers are on administrative leave. That is standard protocol while the SBI and Raleigh Police conduct parallel investigations. We should mention that Wake County Schools is also reviewing their communication with parents during that lockdown last week.
Chelsea Donovan, live in Raleigh. Thank you, Chelsea.